Things that make you sleep better.
Sleeping pods allow people to catch some shut-eye, pretty much anywhere. Google is famously known for these babies, but they're not the only company that allows workers to sleep at work. With the London Olympics approaching back in 2012, one local English company anticipated that heavy traffic would affect employees' commutes. So the company built sleeping pods that allowed employees to sleep in the office with privacy. These sleeping pods included a single mattress, while more advanced models also featured a stereo and a mirror. And now people can also choose to sleep with some privacy and dignity at airports instead of sprawling across several seats in front of gawking onlookers. Abu Dhabi International Airport was the first airport in the world to offer sleeping pods in 2013, although the service has since extended to many other airports worldwide, from Dallas-Fort Worth to London Gatwick. Abu Dhabi's Go Sleep sleeping pods allow users to lie completely flat. Each pod is able to partly or fully block out sounds in the busy airport, depending on the user's preference. Later stage pods will offer Wi-Fi access, power sockets for charging electronic devices, and space to store luggage under the cushion. The Go Sleep sleeping pods can be rented out for about $12 an hour, or about the price of 3 coffees. As we grow more aware of the myriad of health issues that come with sleep deprivation, sleeping pods seem increasingly desirable.
Study finds using tablets for bedtime reading wrecks your sleep. Using certain e-readers or tablets in bed late at night leads to poorer quality sleep, a recent study from Harvard Medical School found. The study found that blue light emitted by certain electronic devices lowers the production of melatonin, the hormone which regulates the body's sleep. During the study, those using e-readers and tablets instead of books took 1.5 hours longer to fall asleep. Their REM sleep, which is critical to memory consolidation, was also shortened. Despite having the same amount of sleep, those using light-emitting electronic readers felt groggier and more tired than those who read a book before bed. Scientists advise people to minimize the use of such devices before bedtime, especially in teenagers who need more sleep than adults.
Maybe this is why you can't sleep at night. Scientists say looking at digital devices at night could be ruining our sleep. According to a study, blue light emitted by electronic devices, including smartphones, tablets, and flat-screen TVs, has a detrimental effect on sleep quality. Blue light is also emitted by the sun. It activates cells in the eyes that suppress the body's production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. The study found that subjects who wore glasses to block blue light at night experienced a 50% increase in melatonin levels and reported better sleep. The authors of the study recommend people should wear blue light blocking glasses at night and switch electronic devices to night mode. Doing that, they say, is the secret to a good night's sleep. This robot pillow could be the key to a good night's sleep. A group of robotics and engineering students from the Netherlands have created a robot pillow, which they say improves sleep quality. The robot pillow, dubbed Somnox, is equipped with multiple high-sensitivity sensors and an artificial intelligence algorithm. The pillow can interpret whether the user is awake or in a deep sleep. The robot then uses the data to create a breathing rhythm that can induce the user to sleep within minutes. In the morning, the pillow emits a gradually increasing light to wake the user up. Somnox is still in the prototype phase, and it is not yet known when it will be available to buy. Smart beds can stop you from snoring. A Minneapolis mattress company unveiled a smart bed at the Las Vegas Consumer Electronics Show that can help prevent users from snoring, thus eliminating the chances of them disturbing their partners in their sleep. The smart bed is able to raise the temperature at the foot of the mattress before users get into bed. Research has shown people fall asleep faster when their feet are warm. The bed is able to continually track heart rates, motions, and breathing. It also automatically adjusts depending on the user's position. An under-bed mechanism automatically lights up if users get out of the bed in the middle of the night. To prevent users from snoring, the bed is designed to slightly raise the user's head to clear his or her airway when it detects the sound of snoring. It also traces bedtime routines and helps wake up the user when they've reached the lightest stage of sleep. Other gadgets unveiled at the show included an automated beer brewing machine, a smart frying pan that can track the content of food being cooked, and a device that can turn any computer into a touchscreen. A new way to monitor sleep disorders. Millions of Americans suffer from sleep disorders, but a visit to a sleep clinic may make your quality of sleep even worse. A team of researchers from MIT has developed a device that can monitor sleep patterns without requiring the subject to be attached to any sensors. Monitoring sleep disorders usually requires attaching electrodes and sensors to patients, which can further disrupt the quality of sleep. A new method developed by MIT researchers involves broadcasting radio frequency signals toward a person, while the signals are also reflected back to the receiver. The captured radio signals are then studied by a deep learning algorithm that can determine the sleep stages a subject is going through. The researchers say they also plan to conduct further studies on the impact diseases such as Parkinson's or Alzheimer's have on sleep.
Beddit Smart is designed to give people tips on how to sleep better. Researchers at Beddit are trying to convert ordinary beds into smart beds with the development of a sleep tracker, which works with an ultra-thin sensor that is placed between the bedsheet and mattress. Dean Tucker is Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Beddit, and according to him,
you just lay on it, you don't have to wear anything, you don't have to turn anything on, you just go to sleep and it tracks your sleep.
The sensor measures heart rate, respiration, and movement, while a microphone on their user's mobile device detects snoring.
We're using a piezoelectric sensor. It literally is a microphone. And so what we're able to do is look at the way your body creates the electrical impulses through the sensor. We can measure respiration, so we can measure, for instance, upper respiration, abdominal respiration. But as your heart beats, what happens is there's these little micro movements that your body creates. So we're able to actually measure the displacement of the heart as it beats, because the heart moves like that. So it's really measuring the muscle itself.
The system connects to a mobile device app that allows users to see their daily scorecard, which includes tips on how to improve their sleep.
We're able to tell the difference between the person sleeping next to you and you sleeping on the sensor, because think of it as like amplitude. So we're measuring this big signal that's you, and we're throwing out the noise that's all this little stuff that's going on in the background.
The system is also programmed with a smart alarm that wakes up the user based on whether or not they have gotten enough sleep. Beddit costs $149.95 and recently launched its first Apple Watch app.
US scientists believe that one of the main reasons we sleep is to remove waste our brain generates during daily activities. Brain waste, including beta amyloids and taus, generates an interstitial fluid during daily cogitation. While some of the waste dissolves in interstitial fluid, the majority must be transported out via cerebral spinal fluid. The astrocyte, a type of glial cell, has tiny pores that suck cerebrospinal fluid from blood vessels into the interstitial space. During sleep, cerebrospinal fluid enters the brain rapidly to mix with interstitial fluid, washing brain waste from arteries and veins. The waste ends up in the liver. The process of brain cleansing is more active during sleep, when the glial cells shrink and the size of the interstitial space increases. An experiment carried out on mice by scientists at the University of Rochester Medical Center found that their glial cells carried 60% more cerebrospinal fluid when the mice were asleep.
Some people might count sheep to get to sleep, but one Polish company offers a new solution. A Warsaw-based startup, IQ Intel Clinic, announced at TechCrunch Disrupt San Francisco 2013 that their electronic sleep mask Ziz will help users sleep more easily. The device uses a combination of sensors, software, and a smartphone app to interpret and optimize sleep quality. 3 sensors in the mask measure brainwaves, eye movement, and muscle tension, then send the sleep cycle information to a smartphone. The average sleep cycle is 90 minutes. After a designated number of complete cycles, the smartphone will send a signal to wake the user up. LED lights in the mask gradually get brighter to wake up the user gently. The prototype is battery charged, but the company will also release a version which works with micro USB. The device is still in development and will require FDA approval to reach the market.